Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. The whole world cares about this dam and balloons. At 8 a.m. local time on May 23, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam was 152.48 meters. Compared to the water level on May 18, it has dropped more than 1 meter. Looking at this dam from the reservoir side, the water level is around here. At 8 a.m., the discharge of the Three Gorges Dam was 8,530 cubic meters per second, more than ever before. The maximum discharge of hydroelectric power at this dam is about 30,000 cubic meters per second. At the Three Gorges Dam, it is estimated that the power generation situation is about 28%. This means that around 9 turbines for power generation are in operation. Recently, they have increased the power discharge, which is a major change in the operation of this dam. Well, can you imagine the amount of water close to 8,000 cubic meters per second? This is the Takayama Dam in Kyoto, Japan. In April of this year, I took a picture of the flash release for inspection. The discharge volume at this time is 150 cubic meters per second. The discharge of the current Three Gorges Dam will be about 55 times this amount. As usual, let's take a look at the change in the water level of this dam together. Here is a graph showing the data up to last year and this year's results. Since the beginning of this month, the water level has turned downward. They have a goal of operating the dam to lower the water level to 145 meters around June 10 each year. They will be aiming for it again this year.
NISHIYAN channel.
The Three Gorges Dam is located in Yichang City, Hubei Province, China. Yichang City is about 60 meters above sea level, and the foundation bedrock is about 50 meters deep. A 175 meters high concrete gravity dam was constructed on top of the bedrock. The average swimmer downstream is 66 meters. On the reservoir side of the dam, the highest operational water level is 175 meters. On the other hand, the minimum water level is 145 meters, so it raises and lowers the water level in just 30 meters to control the flood. In the long run, what will the situation be like when you see this dam? Here is macro-micro data, a graph of water levels going back to 2015. It was the same water level every year. However, from last year to this year, things are clearly different. 2023 will be hit by a severe drought, and in the winter they should be able to raise the water level to the operational high of 175 meters, which they never achieved. Naturally, the amount of water flowing in the downstream area is less than that, so the crops are already being affected. Depending on how much rain we get this year's flood season, in some cases the impact could be significant. In many ways, China is drying up. Will this year's China have a heavy drought due to low rainfall, or will there be heavy rainfall? I would like to keep an eye on it. Here is the extraordinary news. China reacts to G7 leaders' declaration, strongly dissatisfied and resolutely opposed. The Japanese Mainichi Shimbun reports. According to the article, on the evening of the 20th, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of China issued a statement by a spokesperson in response to the declaration of the G7 summit that touched on the importance of peace in the Taiwan Strait. They expressed their strong dissatisfaction and firm opposition to China's brutal interference in its internal affairs. In his statement, he emphasized that Taiwan is China's Taiwan and that the Chinese people will decide how to resolve the Taiwan issue. At this year's G7 summit, regarding economic security, a policy of countering economic coercion with China in mind was also presented. So far, I have talked about China's opposition to the G7 leaders' declaration, its strong dissatisfaction and firm opposition. The dam has important roles: flood control, power generation and navigation of ships. On the other hand, it is also true that there are many problems such as sand accumulation, environmental destruction, climate change, cracks, and garbage problems. They choose the best water level in terms of hydropower, ship operation, and irrigation water, and insist that it is always safe. Is it true? The annual monthly precipitation around the Three Gorges Dam is as follows. It's past the middle of May, less than a month until the flood season. Originally, the amount of rain is expected to increase from now on, but what about this year? As far as this channel investigated, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam seems to be around the red frame. Now let's check windy. Let's see next week. Heavy rain is expected around the Three Gorges Dam from Thursday through Saturday. In addition, a new typhoon is forming in the southeast direction and is heading towards China, so we should pay attention to its future course. By the way, do you all know the word protection dam? Is it a dam beside the main dam? I did a lot of research on the definition of protected dams, but none of them came to my mind. So I don't know if this is the case, but it seems that the Three Gorges Dam also has a protected dam. Let's check with Google Earth. Looking near the Three Gorges Dam, the back of the screen is downstream and the front is upstream. The center is the dam body. Let's look a little closer. Then you can see the artifact. Compared to the surroundings, it looks quite large. Compared to the dam body, it may be about 1 kilometer long. And it is the circle mark in the back. The fact that the road is so undulating is likely to be about 150 meters high. And if you look at the width, it is estimated to be about 300 meters. The details are unknown, but it looks like a rockfill dam. What if this collapses because of the discovery of a new artifact? Another factor of anxiety was found. Now, in Pakistan, there is news that a new dam has begun to store water. I'm really happy to solve the power shortage, but I can't let go. This new dam was built as one of the Belt and Road projects in China. China money is involved. Moreover, the place where the dam was built is bad. It was built in the Kashmir region. It has been a conflict area with India for many years. I hope that it will not be a confusing story because it is a case that may damage the stability of the region. By the way, I wonder if this business will not be affected by the usual debt traps. There are rumors that it is trapped in various countries. This is a video that summarizes the information about the Three Gorges Dam. This is a popular video that has been played over 150,000 times, so please enjoy it. The URL is listed in the summary column. It is the dry season with little rain. In 2020, heavy rains and floods continued, and there was concern that the dam might collapse. Conversely, there was a drought last year, and the water shortage continues this year as well. To my surprise, the Chinese meteorological authorities have already announced the possibility of another water shortage this year. Please continue to subscribe to our channel for the latest information.